Morning everybody, welcome back for another one. So today, another day off, finally, back at it. Today is pellet stove and air conditioner day. Just about wrapped up the wiring. I'm still running the soffit lights. That shit is no joke. It's just a pain to get up there and drill all the holes and everything, but it's getting done. I need to finish doing that, but today Andres is coming by here and we are gonna install the pellet stove, and we're gonna try to mess with the AC unit, see if we get it on the roof and see if we can get that thing installed and start running some ducking. So hope you tune in, hope you like and subscribe and help me out here. I need to get this channel growing. You know, I plan I never say what I do, but you know, I have a full-time job just like anybody else, and you know, it's a lot of work. It's hard work. It's not fun work. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's more 90% it's not. But I plan on doing this full-time when I retire, and that's why I've got this channel started, because I want to utilize my shop, build some cars, flip some cars, do will it run videos, do some paint jobs. I mean, everything I can do out of this shop, build metal art, whatever comes to mind, whatever we find, junk laying on the road, we can make something cool out of it, we are. Hope to be able to do this on a daily basis for you guys, but gotta get there first. I'm very close, but anyway, I ended up getting me one of those 3-inch pipe kits for this pellet stove, which was not cheap, dude. I did some research, of course, and yeah, it was about almost $400 for that kit. So I'm gonna go mess with it. Mess with this because I just don't know how much I'm gonna like this here. This is 12-inch length. 12-inch length. I know there's one that's adjustable. I'm not sure which one that one would be because I've not seen it. And I don't know if you have to use all of these pipes. I guess you probably should since they're in the kit. But I don't know if it's required. I just don't want to burn my shop down, that's all. I just want this shit done right. Okay. Let's see how high this sucker goes. That's not too high. It's really not that bad. Really not that bad at all. Well, actually, one of these has to go through the wall with it, just like this. This sucker thing gonna stick out of mother though. It's gonna stick up about midway. I don't know if I honestly don't know if it's gonna stick out right here somewhere. Probably like, see if I can even see it. Yeah, it's about right there, about 2 feet up. It's gonna stick out about right there. I mean, that's a good spot because at least nobody can touch it or run into their head. But it is gonna stick out 19 inches, which is right here. But up there, it's kind of just out of nowhere. I don't like it. The only option that I have is to just pop it right here, which it's still gonna stick out 19 inches. But then when you're walking, it's gonna be in the way. Well, guys, I don't like this idea at all. But that's the only way we're getting heat in this shop. Alright, guys, we got a lot of stuff done yesterday. Me and Andres were able to put that AC unit on the roof, which was fun. It didn't actually take us very long, and it was pretty simple. We were able to just put it on a ladder from the trailer up to there. And then he got up there with a tow strap and started to pull it. And as it went halfway up the ladder, I stood on the trailer and lifted the back of the ladder so it leveled out, and we just slid it right on the roof. Worked out pretty cherry. So here's another thing. I got these mounted finally. I'm gonna work on some stuff in the shop now. Check them out. Came out pretty nice. That's the only one I gotta pop in up here. And the reason for it is because I still gotta run another wire to it. I am gonna have to build a little foundation for this thing to sit a little bit higher. So kind of mocking something up, I have something in mind. The reason for it is the clean out. If I put it on the floor all the way down, even with the little the legs on it, basically what happens is that pipe basically almost touches the ground, and I can't get it out to do the clean out. So unless I got some kind of an elbow that came up and did this number, like up and then over like an S, but then yet that makes it sit further away from the wall. So what I'm gonna do pretty much is leave it the way it is, and I'm just gonna build me a nice little foundation so this thing sits a little higher off the ground, which is fine with me. This shouldn't take me too long. I already designed how I'm gonna build it and what I'm gonna do. So I'm probably gonna run this wiring real quick, get it where I need to go. Guys want to work with me? Let's go. Let's just do it. Get over with, right? Whoa, that's the last thing I want to do is hit the camera. Break that. And by the last one of these things, I'm getting pretty good. Took me like 8 of those things to get right. While I'm up here, so now, take you guys out to the front with me, and we're gonna connect that box. You know what? Alright guys, those wires there, I'm probably gonna run some of that conduit stuff. I'm not gonna do it right now. What's up, fellas? Alright, we got a lot more done today. Once again, I didn't get to record too much, but I'll show you the progress. So we got this little guy going. It's not fully connected yet. I still gotta drill the hole and all that, but I had to build this little pedestal for it. So I built that. My buddy's gonna bring me some tile for it tomorrow that he has, and I'm gonna tile it. And it works out pretty good. The reason I had to do the pedestal was, let me show you, my clean out. So basically, the clean out was so close to the floor that I couldn't even access it. So I ended up building the pedestal to get the pipe off the floor close enough so I can access the clean out. And pretty much from there, it also made this a little bit higher, which is more kind of mid window, which is pretty cool. And it's not too high to where it's going to affect my neons or anything else up there. So I mean, it worked out good. It looks cool. It's got its own little thing going on here, you know. So I like it. I think it's cool. It's gonna come out neat. So anyway, we got the air conditioning unit, my master coil, up on the roof. We mounted it. Check it out. That's where we're at so far. So we dropped it through, and now we just gotta cut it and then put that cap further up, and then from there we're gonna run the ducking through here, put a register here, one here, and then one there. So I'll have three 14 by 14 registers in here that should cool down this shop pretty good. So we're moving along, guys. So now I can finally run these last stretch of lights and the wall lights. Still gotta build the boxes and run those, but very close, guys. It's a lot of work. I mean, I didn't realize that one of these little projects literally takes me all day. I guess it's because I'm a perfectionist. So we're getting somewhere. Also, my buddy's gonna help me get water from my water spigot here. We're gonna tap in, bring it underneath, and run it into the shop. That way I'll have water straight up in the shop, and I don't have to worry about just using a regular hose to get water in here. So we're gonna pipe it correctly, and it's gonna work perfect because I can also use that same water line to run up to my air conditioning unit, up and through, and we're gonna make it nice and cherry, and everything's gonna work right and do correctly. So I'm excited, guys. It's coming along. Other than that, time to close up shop, go inside, take a shower, and watch the last few episodes of Yellowstone. I love watching that. Yellowstone show is badass. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I've never been into that cowboy shit, but you know what? That show is awesome. Oh, there's also something else I gotta show you guys before I go. Check this out. You know what those are, right? Hydraulic pumps and switches and springs. So, scored me a set of hydraulics for my wagon. Yep. I gotta go through those. I'll probably take them apart, pop all new seals, check the gears, see how the gears are. Most likely I'll take those gears out. I don't even know what kind of pumps they are, so I'll make them the pumps I want them to be. I'll either put those Versace pump heads in there, or I'll end up going with the old school Fender Stones. I had Fender Stones on my 6.4 and I loved them. They worked good. Never had a problem with Fender Stone at all. So I'll probably change them out to Fenderstone pumps or Fenderstone gears. And that's it. The cylinders aren't chrome, and I kind of wanted chrome cylinders. Not a big deal. I'll just buy some chrome cylinders, and then the hoses I got, I don't even need them because I'm going to hardline it all. But the switch box, I don't need that switch box either, but I do need all the switches. So I'm only going to use about half of them. There's 10 switches there. I don't need 10 switches, so I only need 6. So I'll just take 6. I'll take the front, back, side to side, and the rear 2 corner switches out, and I'll mount those in an engraved plate that's going to hang under my dashboard. So, oh well, have extra switches. Can't go wrong with that. It's got all the solenoids. Got a bunch of stuff, you know. I won't probably use those springs at all. I'm going to get new springs, chrome ones and all that. But it's nice to just have parts, especially if I don't use them. Perfect for the swap meet. They'll go quick. But I'm wrapping it up for the night, guys. Anyways, I'll get out here tomorrow. I'll get on the roof and I'll give you guys a little update. Check out my AC unit. I'm pumped, man. I've always wanted a garage with a damn air conditioner and a stove, a heater. So I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. I can't. So a little update here on the progress I got to do. I'm going to try to work on getting this video uploaded tonight. So this is kind of a little wrap up for the week. And then I'll be back out here on Thursday, probably to finish up the electrical. So check this out. I also did for this, and I found a bunch of tile that I had in my shed. So I'm going to just tile this up and then hardy backer the walls and do a little section of tile right here for this. And then I still got to cut the hole. But as for now, it's right where I want it. It looks good. It's out of my way. The only downfall of that entire thing right there is that it took up a lot more space than I originally wanted. So right now, this space is a lot smaller and that space is a lot smaller. So I can't really put much here. Then to make it worse, I can't put stuff here like my welders or anything because of that. But I'd rather have that than freeze my butt in the shop. So I guess we're going to have to make sacrifices, right? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But, oh yeah, look. Sporting a Puddin's Fab Shop. If you guys don't watch this guy, you got to watch him. I don't know the dude, but he makes me laugh so hard. And his content is really cool. I love watching his stuff. And it's just, you'll like it. It's a funny channel. So follow him if you can. Anyways, I ended up getting this thing at Tractor Supply, and it's pretty cool. It's like a stone, almost like that. But when I put it on top of this, it's not big enough. So I was gonna put it on top and just cut it, and it ain't big enough. So, I do have an idea though. I think it was like 70 bucks, but I'm thinking maybe if I buy another one, I can just slide that there and then slide it there and screw it to the wall. I don't have to worry about buying hardy backer and doing more tile work. I think another $70 is cheaper than that labor. And that stone is pretty similar to this color here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go buy another one. Boom. Okay. Solved. We figured it out, guys. So, yeah. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, let me pull it out and look at it real quick since we're... Let's check this sucker out. I got to go to work. I need to hurry up. So that sheetrock's going to come up to there. So this will be here. Basically. And then we'll just buy another one. And that sucker will come out to... So this almost comes out to the edge of that. Whoops. That's nice. Let's put a scratch on it already. Right. Character. That's plenty, dude. Plenty to dissipate the heat. Alright, we're good. I think we'll be alright. I don't know how much that really matches, but it's a damn shop. It's not like I'm trying to build some modernized house and anything, but I think we're good right there. I think if I just buy another one and put it here, that'll be the backdrop. I'm gonna have this gray tile down here. I think that's a hell of a lot more work, less work than digging that tile out, hardy backer, putting the tile, cutting it. Forget it, bro. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh wow. But either way, I got all my lights mounted outside. We're done with that. I'm happy they're done. I still need to mount these damn lights, and I'm gonna do that maybe a couple mornings now that I get off of work. I'm gonna just get in here and just try to make do 2 lights, you know, tonight or in the morning, and then do another 2 lights maybe Wednesday. And then I gotta start building those little boxes for these lights for the sidewalls, run the home runs to them. And I do need to run one more home run to the AC unit because it needs 2 wires. And on another note, I have to reroute these ones. So this box here needs to get rerouted. I think I'm gonna just bring it over here if I can, a little further away from this. And then that box there, I think I need to move it to just this side. Other than that, I think we're in like Flynn, fellas. So I do have some bad news. Other than the video editor still sucks. I did that event for the kids, for the firefighters downtown in Civic Plaza, and it was a blast. Just 3 of us from the club. I'll post some pictures. But on the way home, on my 32, my rear tire sticks out a lot further than my front tires. Well, we have these ginormous curbs for our bus lane. And as I was driving along, listening to oldies, all happy, not even 2 miles from my house, my back tire clipped the corner of that curb. It bounced us up in the rear end, bent my rim. Front tire grinded against that curb. And it didn't pop the bead though. As bad as that rim was bent, I'll post a picture of it. It didn't pop the bead. It's still holding air even to this day. But I do have another wheel. They're 36 Ford rims, wide 5s, and they're very hard to find. But I have about 3 of them, so I'm gonna have to find whichever one's the most truest and swap them. And I'm gonna have to buy new tires now. And it also tweaked my body in my car. Yeah, it hit so hard that I got a stress crack right at my A-pillar on my chop. And I'm basically gonna have to take it down again and see what's wrong with it. I might have to just cut it and re-weld it so it's not continuously stress cracking. I'm just gonna relieve the stress crack, see what it does, and fix it from there. I need to readjust my doors. And the reason for it, guys, I never put the front cowl body mounts. They're there, I just never bolted them. So I only have 4 body mounts holding my car. And when I hit, my cowl must have flexed, which caused the stress crack, which also caused my doors to tweak. And I hit so hard that my distributor cap tapped my firewall and broke, so I couldn't even start it. So I had to have my buddy Jay come pick me up. And my buddy Jay sat there with my wife with my car. And his brother Jerome drove me back home to get my trailer. And we just loaded it on my trailer and brought it home. But it was heartbreaking. But you know what? It's time, because I needed to fix a few things on that car that have always bothered me. And this was the time to do it. And on top of that, I'm going to candy that thing now. I'm going to work all the bugs out of that. I'm going to chrome my suspension and just candy it. Put it back together. And most likely I'll probably end up start doing that before I even mess with my 40. Because I don't know how long it's going to be with my 40 at the shop. I don't even ask. So I'll most likely even if I do bring my 40 home, I'll probably just put it here in the corner for a minute till I can get this 32 back on the road. And then we'll start doing the body work on the 40. But either way, we're going to have some content. And I'm kind of excited in a way. I mean, I wasn't even really mad that it happened. It's kind of like I was just waiting for an excuse to tear it apart and fix what I didn't like. So we're going to do it. All right. But peace out. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I always say that wrong. I really appreciate you guys that have been following me. I'm trying really hard to get this channel to grow, because when I retire, I'm going to do this full time. Nothing but building and nothing but content, and just enjoy my life in my shop. That's why I'm hustling with this thing. So, and as of, I think as of tomorrow, I'm eligible to retire, actually, according to my para. 20 years, fellas, 20 years. So, anyway, guys, catch you all in the next one. Peace out.